Hello, everybody. And, oh, dang it. My audio ain't doing the audio thing. And that's a real bummer. So, I'm Robin at Andrew Jack without a C. And while I am doing all this, we're gonna say, hey, we're having a good time today, right? We're playing more Yakuza 3 Remastered, and I am running into technical difficulties pretty much right. Oh my god. I had the game muted. So let's go ahead and get started. Last time, we finished up with nearly everything we could do in Okinawa. Oh my god. Monorail. Video games! Those things you're good at. I am so good at them. 2 locations, and both of them even remember where I left off previously? Ah, you betcha, sweet patoot. I hope his birthday celebrations were groovy. Hi, Necrobob. That's right. I do hope so. Good at video games, including the sound settings in them. Yeah, I'm amazing at it. Still got the post-nasal drip. Oog. Well, we've done everything we can do here. So let's go to Kamurocho, yeah? Isn't your flight soon, Uncle Kaz? Yeah, I should probably get going. Okay. Don't get in too much trouble, Uncle Kaz. Oh, I'm going to. Same to you. You're sure you can make it home from here, right? Come on, I'm a big girl. I'm going into junior high next month, remember? Sorry. Anyway, I've got to run. Keep an eye on everyone for me while I'm gone, Haruka. I'll be the best babysitter ever. She's really gotten so mature. Must have been all the hypervigilance from the years of trauma she had to endure hanging around in a Yakuza-infested space. Or the fact that her parents died. Honestly, it could be any number of things. Well, better head to the airport. Hi. Hey, you there. Oh, yeah. Perfect, man. That physique, that mystique. Just perfect. What do you want? Oh, sorry for creeping you out. Name's Mac. I travel the globe, photographing only the absolute coolest shit the world has ever seen. Right. I'm Kiryu. Do you need something? I kinda have places to be. Kiryu-san. You know what a revelation is, Kiryu-san? It's something like an epiphany, right? Yeah. Bingo ringo, my man. Let me tell you, every single shot I take tries to drag the pure beauty out of everything. Nature, people, the works. Now, a revelation, that's basically a moment of mental clarity that only comes when you see that pure beauty. Wanna learn how to learn them, Kiryu-san? Promise, they'll come in major handy. Oh, so you're not a creep. Guess that's what I get for assuming. Either way, I'm not much of a photographer. I don't even own a camera. Oh. Ah, no problemo, big boy. Anything will work, even a phone camera. You see, it's all about the method, not the tool. Trust me, Kiryu-san. I got a third eye for talent. You got it oozing out of your pores. Thanks. Anyway, are you sure this will work with just my phone camera? Of course! And just step on over here for a sec. This is all very educational, but I gotta get through TSA, so... Where's that shot? Ah! Kiryu-san! I can feel it! There you go. Take a peek at that sweet old bag of bones on the scooter. Something's gonna go down here. Leave you mean. And when it does, a flash of inspiration is gonna strike you like a frickin' sledgehammer to the temple. Oh, and don't forget to blog about it afterwards. Gotta spread the love. Get those sweet, sweet internet points. I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't worry. I'll show you the ropes. See? All you gotta do is spill your heart out, press that big red update button, and voila! Huh. See? Not so tough. Yeah, I guess not. Now then, Kiryu-san, keep your eyes tuned on that scooter and get ready to be inspired. Is this really gonna work? Guess I'll find out soon enough. All right. So, around town we will see various points which have a look icon. The greatest animation. Arewa. Leap, flip, and stick the landing. Magnificent. So, we gotta know exactly what we gotta say in the situation, but this is it. We're looking for something to learn from each revelation. Blog posted. Hey there, Kazuma here. Starting this blog about these things called revelations. Inspirations I get from some of the crazy things that happen around town. This one's about the picture on the right. They say love is blind. Apparently, it hits, even when you're riding a bike. Now, I have an amazing move to make use of my surroundings. I would love to read a full blog from Kazuma Kiryu. Yes! Great, Kiryu-san! 11 out of 10 on the execution. That turned out even better than I had imagined. Can't say I expected much, but I actually learned something. Thanks for the tip, Mac. Of course, Kiryu-san. Seeing you see what you saw, felt like I was learning too. You know, I think you might be the guy who finally takes the perfect shot I'm after all these years. What do you mean, perfect shot? That's the thing. I don't know what it is. Touched hearts and minds with my photos, but I've never been satisfied with my work. So, I guess the perfect shot would be something that touches me, just like I touch those other people. Huh. Makes sense, if very strangely worded. Anyways, I'm off to travel the world. The cliffs of Machu Picchu, the splendor of Angkor Wat, the natural grandeur of the Norwegian fjords. Who knows where an inspirational strike? Oh, and I won't be leaving you in the dark either. I'll shoot you an email if I hear of anything that might lead to a revelation. Sounds good. Later, Mac. Bye. Until we meet again, Kitty-san! That lady's hornitude for her Oshi gave her the power of 6 stunts, and will one day teach Kiryu the tiger drop. I love his blog title. Here we go. He's so excited. He's Judgment Kazi all over again, right? I love this guy. Well, that was something. Time to go. So, there's not any more we can do here. There are a bunch that we can find throughout the game. But... Whoop. Surf's up, Kiryu-san! That's how the bros in California say hello. Anyway, Japanese is kind of tough. My girlfriend's been teaching me, but I just ended up using all sorts of weird words. Hope you don't mind if I unleash some of my practice on you. Anyway, I'll hit you up whenever I got some sweet deets on the perfect shot. Stay tuned for more. Oh, and don't forget to upload your shots to a blog. Well, alright. But hey, guess what? We unlocked another sub-story. So, there's this weird bit about the sub-stories in this game where there is some very tight timing in terms of like the moment it's unlockable. This one requires us to have the suit on to have met Mac, and then we gotta rush all the way out to the beach. We're gonna take a single shot of Majima smiling, and Mac's head will explode. It damn well better. That's all I want. Particular clam. So, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully well. I myself am doing okay. I've actually had some decent stuff go on, and I'll talk more about that later. What's this doing here? What are you doing, Uncle Kaz? Aren't you supposed to be on an airplane right now? Like, seriously, you're running late. You are going to miss your plane. Uncle Kaz, are you okay? Looks like something washed up on the shore. Hey, you're right. Looks like there's something in that bottle, too. A letter? We'll see what it says. It's been 6 months now, Yasukun. 6 months since you went off for your fishing expedition and never came back. The date for our wedding has come and gone. Every day I stare up at that beautiful wedding gown I was supposed to wear. The one we picked out together. I can't go on like this. Not without you, Yasukun. I'm coming to be with you. Soon, we'll have our happily ever after. Even if it's not in this world. Oh no. But wait, is this a suicide letter? Reads like it, yeah. I think I've seen this bottle before. Yeah, I saw one at a store on the corner of Karayushi Arcade. You did? If so, I might be able to track down who wrote this letter. Please, could you? Come on, you have to. You've got to find her and stop her from killing herself. You said the Karayushi Arcade, right? Go there and ask them about the bottle. Finding out that apparently Aubrey Plaza is in an MCU thing, and so is the hottest person in a Marvel thing twice. Yup. Just magnificent, honestly. Like, I'm not big on Marvel anymore, or pretty much any superhero movie. Oh, wow. We can just go straight to Kamurocho. Yeah, Aubrey Plaza is just, like, doing a lot of moving around. It's like, what is it called? All About Agatha or something? There's a Hot Ones with them together, and Aubrey is gay. Oh, yeah. They're both pretty gay, but Aubrey Plaza is gay. Actually, Agatha. Thank you. Yeah, that particular Hot Ones, good stuff. I like it. I don't like every Hot Ones. I don't really pay attention to all of them. I don't get all completionist the way I do other things. But, I watch the ones with the people I definitely know, and oh man. Sometimes it's just so dang worth it. You think it's okay to ignore me? You ain't getting away from me! Okay. So, before we do that... Hey, look, it's a cat! Oh. He's kitty. Okay, punch time. My weakness for older witches is crippling my everyday life. Oh, yeah, 100%. We will play Bayonetta 3. And we also got to play Astral Chain. And I know I stated I would play those games in between Yakuzas, and I think we'll still do it. I think what's going to happen is I'll play a Mega Man. Or I'll treat Mega Man as, like, my spotlight game. It'll take some time in between. We'll play Bayonetta. We'll play Astral Chain. We'll play Cereza and the Lost Demon. There we go. Now, where is... There's somewhere I can go. I mean, maybe this person. Excuse me. I've got a question for you. Yes, how can I help you? I found this bottle. Is this something you sell here? Oh, yes, we do have that one in stock here. Know anyone who might have bought one recently? Let's see. You know, there's a boy who comes in here every year around this time to buy just one bottle. Wonder what it's for. A boy? Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Even know his name, Akihiko. He lives pretty close to here. Spends a lot of time at Ryukyu Shogi, the Shogi Hall on Kubochi Road. He's probably the only kid there. Those shogi halls are filled with old retirees. He should stick out like a sore thumb. A boy named Akihiko at the Ryukyu Shogi Hall. Thanks for the tip. So, I believe the Shogi Hall is right around here, but I might be mistaken. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Ryukyu Shogi. Look, I have to stop a suicide and then get through TSA with 3 guns and a katana. Get out the way. My junk is junky boy. I like that. So, we're gonna swoosh right through here. Let's see, where do we go? Where do we go? Where is it? Where's the entrance? There it is. Weakness for older witches, by the way, is a sign of superlative taste. Yes. Probably shouldn't make a move here. Kid this young at a shogi hall? This has got to be our boy. All right. Let's see. I want to see if there are any little pick-upables. Because you gotta find the pick-upables. You gotta do the collect-em-ups. Otherwise, what are you even doing? God. Lilu, the dog we're watching, threw out my arm a little bit, and it's still not doing great. Love the pick-an-upable. Are you Akihiko? Huh? Oh, yes, that's me. Who are you, mister? I'm Kiryu. I run the Morning Glory Orphanage. Listen, can I ask you something? You ever seen a bottle like this before? Oh, yeah. It looks like the one I bought. Why are you so interested in it, mister? Would you happen to know anything about this letter, then? Yasuken. Wedding. Whoa, wait. I think this is... Sorry, mister. We'll play around some other time. There's someone I gotta find. Kiryu-san, right? Come on, follow me. Hey, hold on. Very clearly a dog bred to herd cattle despite her size. She didn't do it on purpose, but I have some injuries just from running into her during fetch. Yeah, she is powerful, but very sweet. She never, like, intends to cause harm. She just does. She'll punch your hand with her teeth. Chottomate! This way, hurry. Hey, slow down. Is he headed for the station? Let's go! Kiryu-san, over here. Let's take the monorail over to the beach. You got it. Hey, we're right in front of Morning Glory. Come on, this way. Everything happens on this beach for some reason. Sploosh. She just tossed the bottle in the ocean. Could that be the person he's here for? Mom! Akihiko. Sweetheart, what are you doing here? This man says he found a letter in a bottle, and I think it's the one you tossed in the ocean a long time ago. Oh. Is that so? Yeah. Here it is. Found it washed up on the shore near my place. Oh my goodness. This is from all the way back then. When I read it, I figured it might have been a suicide note. Glad to see you're alive and well, though. It was a suicide note, yes. One I wrote 10 years ago. I'd planned to throw myself into the ocean along with the letter and the bottle. But before I could take the jump, I felt Akihiko kick inside of me. It was like Yasuaki was shouting at me from beyond the grave. Live, damn it. Wow. Ever since that moment, every year on Akihiko's birthday, I come to this cliff to send Yasukun another letter. So that's why you bought this particular bottle. Uh-huh. It was for my mom. It all makes sense now. We were pretty shocked when we read the letter. Thought we might have to plan a rescue. I'm sorry about that. You don't have to worry about that. I have my son now, and he's my world. Good to hear. Isn't that right, Akihiko? Yeah. I'll watch out for you too, Mom. Take good care of your mother, Akihiko. Don't worry, I will. Aw, thank you, sweetheart. All right. I'll stop bothering you then and head out on my way. Wait. Here. Will you take some of these with you? They were Yasukun's favorite. I don't think you came here today by chance. Sata andage. Hit the morning glory will love these. Thanks. Take care. So we got one more story just snuck in right before chapter 5. Good stuff. Lady, this is how you get depressed fish. Next thing you know, they'll start doing no theater. Literally, it's a crime. Punch her. Man, I have such a plane to catch. God. Y'all are on top of things. I could just let y'all run the show. Just let y'all do the commentary. I'll just read everything out loud and I'm good. So. Let's see. I think it's a man and his clams. I think we can just like, boop. Yes. Monorail. Oh, I love that little grainy filter there. I'm sure it's just low resolution, but still. Meanwhile, in Minato, Tokyo. It's a guy. But who could it possibly be?
会長、本日のスケジュールですが、先ほど柏木様よりお電話があり、緊急で幹部会を開きたいとの申し出がありまして。
そうか。
夕方からは IT ベンチャー協会の会合が予定されていますが、いかがいたしましょうか。
I'm not saying this guy's going to be the main baddie, but he's got main baddie vibes.
本家からの呼び出しだ。行かないわけにはいかない。
了解いたしました。
Meanwhile, in Chinatown, Yokohama.
China っていうのは不思議な国だよな。鳩やカエル、地方によっちゃ犬猫まで食うっていうじゃねえか。
I detect some more racism.
自分が生きるためなら何でも食う。俺はよ、オーナー。そんな中国って国、尊敬してるんだぜ。人様の国に土足で踏み込むその根性。あんたも立派なマフィアの一人だ。
私はマフィアじゃない。ただの料理人だよ。
仲良くしようぜ、陳さんよ。隣の店も全部うちに金入れるって言ってんだ。月に100万。
100万？
あんたらが今まで日本人からぼったくった分からすりゃ安いもんだ。なに、足りなくなったら店の権利書もらうだけだ。あんたには別の店でコックとして働いてもらう。
無理だよ、その話。
中国の包丁はよく切れるな。これだったら人間の首も真っ二つだ。試してみてえな。 陳さんの料理がうまいって評判じゃねえか。
Damn. Okay, you know what? That's impressive. Now, kiss him. Feed him like a mama bird.
親父、本家からの呼び出しです。6代目の件で話があると。
やっぱり無理だよ。
あ？そうか。まあ無理なら仕方ない。怖がらせるようなことしてすまなかったな、陳さんよ。こりゃ迷惑料だ。取っておいてくれ。
It's a gift.
俺は陳さんと一緒に仕事がしたかっただけなんだよ。悪かったな、邪魔して。気が変わったら連絡してくれ。
If they ever remake this game, this scene is going to benefit so much from a better lighting engine. Which I think makes sense. Given that, you know what? You want to have a good engine to make good fireworks. Just that little gasp is so impactful. I said I wanna get next to you. They're all just so fucking done.
まあ、
My
あ
dude.
の人の場合、顔や人種は関係ある。でかかったらそれでいいからな。はい、錦山工業。
Nishikiyama. Hello, mother.
失礼しました。はい。
You're right on time. We're at the weird sex part of the game. And by weird sex, I mostly just mean a weird dude.
本家から緊急の幹部会やと。了解しました。軍長に伝えます。
Also, this has one of the best sequences in the whole series. Just one little thing they do that's just great. Is this the baby guy again? No. Though he does look like a giant tattooed baby. Baby.
何時からや幹部会の話じゃ
なんでそれを。
さっき本家から電話あってやろがわしゃことの最中でも聞いとんのじゃ
すみません。19時からやと聞いてます。
よっしゃおらおらおらおらおらおら
Fucking immaculate subtitle work there.
よっしゃ気合乗ってきたぜ西野平井
I also might be slightly high on coke.
今夜中じゃはい宮内はい長谷部に連絡やすぐに例の店潰しにかからせろはい堀内下はい峰に電話や中国持って迎えに来い言うとけはい戦争やいよいよ戦争が始まんでお前ら覚悟しとけはい
So those are the three baddies we'll be focusing on for the duration of the game.
今から10億ですか
おや のを持って今から来いや。
神田の兄貴、何しでか好きですか？
戦争や。
戦争？
今日から登場界の跡目争いが始まるんじゃ。
兄貴、六代目はまだご存命だ。その話をするのは早いでしょ。
しゃがしてつべこぼ言わんとはよ金持ってうんかい。
わかりました。
Well, Nishikiyama's family has clearly been left in great hands.
勝手な人だ。
I always forget who the villains are for each game to ever replay. I'm blown away all over again by charismatic motherfuckers, right? They know how to make compelling assholes. They're really good at it. It's almost like that's all they want to do.
相変わらずだな、この町は。ん？
なんなのよ。早く誰か警察呼んで。痛い。離して。
あら、
ちょっとなんなのよ。
うるさい。今日は貸し切りだ。帰れ。
Correction. Dead man walking, dragon tattoo, racist arsonist, and horny baby man. Just wanted to make that clarification. Anyway, we're back in Kamurocho where things are going great. Something's going on at Stardust. Might want to drop in before I go see Kashiwagi-san. Oh, hey! Hi, Mac. Here I am for all your photo needs, Kiryu-san. So, one of my boys told me about this beauty he's been eyeballing. Girl called the Judo Girl over on Tenkaichi Street in Kamurocho. Just look for a broad in a school uniform and glasses, and that's your girl. Anyways, my friend was macking on her real hard, not taking no for an answer. And suddenly, just picked him up and tossed him flat on his ass. Man, I can picture it now. It's like some kind of wild beast behind those bookworm glasses, you know? Bet you make a dang good shot if you ever find yourself up there. Peace. All right. Well, in which case, we can't do shit about that right now. Hassling working girls? Gonna get ruckus, bud. Horny coke feed, maybe, man. Thank you. Judo Girl was definitely a bad movie.
今すぐこの金持って帰れ。
せやから何が不満やねん。金やったら払う言うとるやろが。
受け取れません。
ホストが何生きとんじゃ。
桐生さん。桐生さん。
Thank God. Finally, somebody stepping in to solve our problems. Kiryu-san. Huh? The fuck are you, pretty boy? You don't know? That's the fourth chairman of the Tojo clan. Kazuma Kiryu-san. Huh? Oh. Oh, I know you. Then you know to back off. Open those ears real good, fourth chairman, huh? I don't know what you're strolling in here for, but let me set the record straight. Me and these gentlemen, we're just having a friendly little chit-chat. Not a suspicious thing about it. Cross my heart and hope to die. So why don't you go running along home? Kazuki, what's going on? This guy came in and started saying he wanted to buy the club. Who are you, anyway? Name's Hasebe. Captain of a Nishikiyama family. You know, the one wresting control of his whole damn city. What? So, look, we just want to borrow your pal's club for a bit. We're playing nice now, but you don't want to see what happens when we don't. Why do you need the club? Well, that just doesn't even deserve an answer. A scram, pal. What do you say? 300 mils and damn mighty pile of cash. As I think you can see. And hey, it's just one measly month. That time will fly by quicker than a bat out of hell. I think I know what you want it for. You're going to turn this place into your base of operations for a Yakuza war. I guess you don't survive this long in Kamurocho without knowing how its shadier side operates, huh? I also know who your target is. The Kazuma family. What? Hey, you're one smart cookie, buddy. Not smart enough to accept our offer. We got other ways of convincing if you need that little push. Let's kick a butt. This guy the same voice as Roronoa Zoro in the One Piece anime. Being strong latter-day Nick Cage vibes from this guy, and I am here for it.
というわけで4代目はうちら取り込み中なんで今日のところは帰ってもらえますか
いや、そうはいかない。お前らの腹聞かせてもらおうか。
And Crow, be sure to look, because you can never
そ
tell.
れやったらうちらに喧嘩売ったんは4代目藩の方いうことになりますが
ああ、それで構わないぜ。
Yeah, threats are fun. Why not?
そういうことやほら手加減はいらん
If you want me to threaten you, I'll threaten you. Fun. Let's go. Captain of Nishikiyama family, a Tojo clan subsidiary. Hasebe. So, I don't know if we have any, like, furniture we can make use of. Oh, we do have some over here. So we're gonna use it. Bonk. It was always real estate. It's real estate all the way down. Twins and real estate. Ow. Ow. Dude. Oh, we don't need to, like, press that one. We're good there. And we got a level up. Come on. You don't need to be standing anymore. Okay. Boop. Yeah. Come on. And drop. Okay, let's go after a couple of these dudes off to the side. Because we do not need them to be in the way. The more help we get with Hasebe, the faster this whole fight will go. Dong. Kazi and Nakai. It is the same guy. Well, hell yeah. Ah, damn it. He's even got a sword. Ow, ow, ow. Dude, I dodged. So clean. And then I got hit. So it's really hard to knock down right now, but his defense is low. So for fast, we don't have to worry about him doing much of anything right now. He did a voice in Yakuza 0 as well. Ooh, dig it. Boop. I kind of wish that came a little later, that little feel the heat moment. Which I'm glad they didn't stick with throughout this series. Like, they have stuff that's similar, but for the most part, they kind of avoid using that mechanic too much in more recent games. This is kind of a pain. You have to tap R2, of all things. And we're on a PS5 DualSense controller, so that's kind of difficult. Oh, hell yeah. Gilgamesh, Waka, Shinjiro, Aragaki, damn. Ow. Screw it. It's cabinet time. Or not. Oh. That's what that was for. Lovely. Come on, I want to hit you. There we go. He's Travis touchdown. Oh my god. I love that shot.
これがキユカズマっちゅうことか。かなわんわ。
さあ、お前らの腹聞かせてもらおうか。
もう遅いわ。柏木のおっさん殺されるで。
何？
戦争は始まったんじゃ。
Well, looks like he's got himself into another Yakuza-related pickle. Oh god. You know what? We're gonna throw that up on the screen because this is impressive little cast list. It's frickin' Mugen from Samurai Champloo. Miles from Full Metal. What else do I recognize him from? Oh wow, he's Beowulf. Damn, this is Bungo Stray Dogs, Shibusawa. I love this. Mondo Owada. Oh, I love it. He's also Lancer. Dang, and Jin Sakai. Oh, that's really good. I love that. I love that. That's a good resume right there. I love these Brassius from Pokemon. I love these, Mondo. Chapter 5. The Curtain Rises. Duh.
こうして桐生さんと酒飲めるのも久しぶりだ。ゆっくりしていってください。
いや、そうもいかないんだ。
さっきの長谷部とかいう男の言っていたことですか？
ああ、柏木さんのことが気になる。すぐにでもミレニアムタワーに行きたいんだが。
じゃあ本当にホスト同士の喧嘩なんですね。
ええ、ご迷惑をおかけして申し訳ありません。
オーナーが警察の連中追い払うまで我慢してください。
All good? It should be, yes. They seemed to believe me when I told them it was just some of our younger hosts getting a bit too heated. Good. Even so, you should stay vigilant. The police are still out front. They'll surely want to question you if you walk out now. Guess I'm stuck here for now then. I doubt they'll stick around much longer. Actually, can you go check on them for us, Yuya? You got it! Left I go alone for 2 minutes, and apparently the underworld is in shambles. And honestly, who's surprised? There's something I need to talk to you about, Kiryu-san. What's that? It concerns Kamurocho. Oh? The city has changed in 2 years since you've left, Kiryu-san. Or perhaps it would be better to say the Tojo clan has changed. More specifically, their power structure. What do you mean? It has to do with the Nishikiyama family. They've always been forceful, to say the least. Even with their old bosses Nishikiyama-san and Shindo in charge. Ever since this new guy has taken the reins, their bloodlust has been uncontrollable. They're trying to seize every last shop in Kamurocho, even those under Tojo control. I can't imagine Kashiwagi-san would take that sitting down. True enough. But as the captain of the Tojo clan, he makes it a point to avoid internal conflict whenever possible. Most shops have been able to resist the Nishikiyama advances, given their long history with the Kazuma family. But something's changed. Yes. At first, it was just vague threats and attempts at coercion. But it seems recently the Nishikiyama family's come into a massive sum of money. So they're bribing all the holdouts. Exactly. Their stake in Kamurocho has expanded nearly tenfold over the past year. And they don't care that their newfound territory is coming from another Tojo family. So much for honor. Of course, the Kazuma family won't stand by and let their stores be snatched away. Tensions have been extremely high. Nobody's sure what may be the spark that sets off a full-fledged Yakuza war. But most people seem to believe it's coming. One way or another. Right. And that means the inevitable Omega Force Yakuza Dynasty Warriors spin-off. I got you. More likely than not, that's why the Nishikiyama family wants our club. To use as their base of operations during that war. Makes sense? It's not far from the Kazuma office over in the Millennium Tower, and it's one of the biggest shops in town.
もしもし。
Hello.
俺だ。
Oh, we're just gonna let this
柏木さん。
happen.
至急お前に会って話しておきたいことがある。明日にでも東京に来てもらえないか。
俺なら今、カムロ町にいます。
本当か。
ええ。俺も柏木さんに話したいことがありましたから。
今どこにいる？
スターダストです。
スターダストだと。何か警察が集まっているみたいだが、何かあったのか。
Well, I did just roll into town.
錦山組の連中と店の中で揉めました。でも問題ありません。それよりも柏木さんは大丈夫ですか？
何がだ？
いや、錦山組の長谷部という男が柏木さんの身が危ないと。
そうか。すぐにでも会って話をしておいた方が良さそうだな。桐生、今から会えるか？
ええ。風間組の事務所に行けばいいんですか？
ああ、頼んだぞ。
はい。
あまり言いたくはないが、お前の命狙っている連中はたくさんいるはずだ。あまり派手に動かないよう、ミレニアムタワーまで来てくれ。
Don't worry, I'm used to it.
それじゃ。
I get in fights all the time.
そろそろ出る。
ええ。柏木さんのところへ行くんですね。
ああ。
どうだった？外の様子は。
ええ。警察の連中、店の前からはいなくなったんですが、ミレニアムタワー方面に張ってますね。
まずいな。
うまく警察をかわせるルートがあればいいんだが。
それならちょっと面倒なんですが、一旦中道通りに出て、そのまま道を横切ってピンク通りの方から回り込むように言ってください。そのルートなら警察に会わずにミレニアムタワーに行けます。
わかった。
桐生さん、警察以外にも数日前から変な連中が街をうろついています。
You don't say!
気をつけて行ってください。
どんな奴らだ？
黒いスーツにサングラスをした数人の集団です。外国人クラブのやつの話だと、堂島大吾さんの行方を追いかけてるって噂です。
なんだと？
目的は分かりませんが、大吾さんが撃たれたことに関係している連中かもしれません。どこかの国がいろんな手使って大吾さんの居場所を知ろうとしてるんでしょう。
大吾の安否を確かめるためか。
こんなこと言いたくありませんが、もし大吾さんが亡くなっているとしたら、跡目を狙っている組織にとってこれ以上嬉しいニュースはありませんからね。どちらにせよ、桐生さんの味方じゃないことだけは確かです。お気をつけて。
ああ、わかった。
Also, I've been here 10 minutes and haven't been in a fight with Majima yet. Is he hospitalized? Or on the moon? Both are likely. Okay, looks like they don't got much to say, so let's go ahead and pop right out. It'll be fine. I should have stuck around and looked for a key. Maybe there aren't any keys yet. Let's see. Oh. We're doing our best to avoid police, so we are going to be keeping an eye out for anyone that we just don't want to run into right now. Moon Pirate Nurse Goromi is a game I would happily play. That's our Choaniki spin-off. It's just a Goromi game. So, Sega, if you just want to write me just a blank check for that $1 million idea, I do, like, I can accept it. I can do mobile deposits. It's fine. It's great. Just let me know what you want to do with that, and I would love to take part in the design and execution of such a product. Anyway. Oh, hey, an arcade. No time for this right now. It is the perfect time for this right now. What are you talking about? Cops. But also, key. Hee. Any more? No, we're good. We're gonna keep on moving. Let's see. Oh, hey. Hey? Did I see that? No. I get these little glints out the corner of my eye. I get really excited because I think I'm going to see a key. And then it's not a key, and then I get really sad. Let's see. Can we keep going straight down? Nope. What about this way? Nope. Nope. Head back to the district of teeny tiny bars, Kiryu. The champion district. The place of champions. Okay. My dude's wearing a tux. And just towering over all his friends. I appreciate it. I don't love my chances there. Yakuza 3 through 5 has a lot of these little moments throughout the game. Where you're just trying to navigate as best you can through a lot of BS. Dang it! Okay, maybe I'm mistaken and I can go through there. Or maybe there's another little alley. Where is he? Thankfully, they mark it anytime you get close enough, so that's good. But now I'm a little confused. How do I get to where I'm going? I want to know. Get out of my way. Got another. Do we have another dude? Yes, we do. Okay. The boy equals question mark. We're running over so many manholes, and none of them have contained a boy. Not even one. Extremely disappointing. Okay, we'll use this. They really want me to go specifically here for story purposes. So we'll do it. White guys. Here's something jarring. Oh, he's not gonna talk yet. Okay. This is the alley where you really don't want to fucking hear you, Wesker. This might hurt a bit.
Let's go.
He speaks English. If you have harmed a nipple on that bare-chested boy. All right. So this fight isn't super tough, but it is a bit of a trial. Yay! Oh, I love it. I love causing serious bodily harm. It's where you belong! Ow! I had a bicycle and everything, and you took it from me. Fine. There we go. Okay, so we're just down to one guy who is basically Virtua Fighter. He is playing a completely different game. Whoa! Got a wheel spinning in the background. That's cool. Dang it! They keep taking my bikes. I just want to hit you with a bicycle. Why are you so unwilling to accept my love? Okay. Like, I feel like when you visit another country, it's at least polite to put in some effort to talking in the local language. Yes, however, once again, my bike dreams are wheeled away. That's fine. This guy can't at least say hello and I'm sorry and thank you. I am judging him hard. Thankfully, they're taking the Tekken route where nobody speaks the language, but everybody understands them perfectly. Bonk! 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 The ugly American stereotype rears its head once more. Damn right. Come on. You don't need to be alive anymore. Damn it. But we got our heat up, so we can just easily do this. Grab and punch. We punched with our head.
大悟の居場所を嗅ぎ回っているのはお前らか。お前ら一体誰に雇われた？
Ah, American. Who were they? No time to think about that now. Gotta get to the Millennium Tower. But first... Foreigner in a black suit. Must be with those guys I just fought off. Hey, you there. We need to talk. Get back here. Damn it. I need to know what those guys are up to. Don't let him get away. Press R2 when chasing to dash. Okay, we also get to tackle. So this completely mysterious stranger who we have never met before is now our target for tackling. Got one in. We can get more. We can do this. Ow. No. There we go. Dang it. Oh. We're fine, we're fine. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Let's try that again. My grandma was made of steel. The opposite of dude, where's my car is helpful Nordic dudes. Okay, so let's just focus on dodging and getting the gains we can. Whoop. We also got to hit a little bit earlier than we usually do, so. Dang it. I gotta also not run into walls. That might help me out. Whee! Honestly, still one of my favorite character tropes. Thanks for that one. Hey, are you with those guys from before? Wait! Don't touch my beautiful face! Go for the meh parts of me. Maybe my forearms? I always thought they were too skinny. Wait a second! Kiryu-san! You're that guy I met in Okinawa. Mac, right? What are you doing up in Kamurocho? Didn't I tell you I was going to travel the world in search of the perfect shot? Well, it just so happens this grimy old town was the first stop on my global getaway. Gotta keep it local before I let the Mac attack loose on unsuspecting people of the world, you know? Forget I asked. Why did you run from me? Well, think about it. I just strolled up to see the most amazing flash of fists break out in some random little alleyway. One lone man versus an entire thug army. My eyes were super glued to that shit, man. So, I kept watching, thinking maybe I'd finally snagged the perfect shot I've been looking for all these years. The scuffle was over before my shutter even clicked. Then, out of the blue, the guy who kicked those American asses to Kingdom Come starts coming my way. I was quaking in my goddamn boots. So, I ran. Never would have guessed that Macho Man was you, Kiryu-san. You take photos of random street fights? Whatever. It's safe to say you're not working with those guys. Me? Of course not, Kiryu-san. I know I've got the scary suit and all, but I wouldn't hurt to fly. Or anything else for that matter. By the way, you've got some legs on you, Kiryu-san. Used to call me the scampering chicken on my high school track team, but man, you are on a whole nother level. You know what? I think it's fate that we crossed paths here today. Actually, I am sure of it. Nothing but the sweet string of destiny could bring us back together. Which reminds me, I got a special place I want to show you. Interested? As long as it's nothing weird. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Let's go. It's gonna be weird. Actually, let's not. It's email time. Well, let's just forget I ever invited you. A buddy of mine in town just asked me out for a drink, and I'm not the kind of guy to say no to a drink. Sorry, got a jet. Wait. You have friends? Heck yeah, I do. One's a special friend over in that special place I was telling you about. Hey, I got pals in like 13 different time zones. Anyway, here you son. I'll roll out the red carpet for you some other time, yeah? Catch you later. Is this about the judo girl again? Well, he's an interesting guy. I'm sure I'll run into him again sooner or later. At least it's out of my hair, though. Now, get to the Millennium Tower and meet with Kashiwagi-san. But first, the scent of Mac. Sorry for getting you all tied up earlier, Kiryu-san. But man, you don't waste any time getting what you want. By the way, my girlfriend's been hammering more and more Japanese into my brain hole, so I think I'm getting pretty good. Mind if I keep practicing with you? And before I forget, I got news for you. There are rumors floating around town like a pungent fart. Some sauced-up thugs have been pretending to pole dance outside of Club Asia. You know, the bikini bar? Now you gotta go inside and watch the show first, then you can walk out and watch another. So what you're saying is, we get to go to a strip club for no reason. Yawada was an okay cartoon. Let's see. Counterattack, execute after being knocked away. Used to get out of tight situations. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, grab an enemy and triangle near other enemies. Yes! Let's do it. Ooh, fist reversal. A flowing technique used against attacking enemies, only works on weaker enemies. So sort of a similar thing to the Tiger Drop. Anyway, look at all those sub-stories. For whatever reason, the cops are gone, which means we have free reign over the city. Now, first, I want to see this judo girl. Oh. Hold up. Kamiyama works Kamurocho. Renta Kamiyama. What's up, Kiryu-san? It's Kamiyama. We met in Okinawa. Want to let you know, my brother has a shop in Kamurocho called Kamiyama Works Kamurocho. Get it? Anyway, I'll tell him I said hi if you ever stop by his shop. Later. Alright, so. I want to go on Tenkaichi Street. Which street is this? I believe Nakamichi. Okay, so I need to go... Oh! We walked right past this one. We should go check it out. So there's a sub-story on our right, but if I'm not mistaken, we'll see a sub-story over here. Or, no, a revelation over here. Huh? Neat. I love that animation.
やめてください。
どこのコスプレバーで働いてんだよ。
違います。塾の帰りなんですとば。
おっと、また。
And it's time for violence.
てめえ。こら。
I love a girl who goes beast mode. Wow, she countered his grapple like a pro. That's red. Kita. And so we literally get to just do the move we saw. Time to blog about this. Another revelation. A drunk mistook a high school girl for a worker at a cosplay bar. That's the excuse we're going with. And made the big mistake of fondling her breasts. The fiery anger in her eyes gave me a revelation. An effective throw for when someone grabs you from behind. You learned the essence of hurling. Which that dude is going to be doing for the rest of the night. Alright, so. It is with great regret that I must inform you, we all have to go to a strip club now. So let's see. Do we have a picture? I would love to see a picture. I would love to see a picture. Oh! Oh! Get it up on the screen. Get it up on the screen. Yeah. That's Jack. He's so soft, he's melting off the cushion. Oh my goodness. I love a boy. I love that boy. Let's see. Club Asia, Club Asia. Somewhere around here. Ah! So if we go straight across and then north, we'll run into it without triggering any sub-stories, which I know seems silly, but we're just gonna do. We're gonna do it because that's the way I want to do it. Navigate through this the best we can. And keep an eye out for keys. I know I'm missing plenty. Out of our way. And here we go. What do you say to a bikini bar? Only 3,000 yen to satisfy all of your wildest fantasies. Domestic peace? Sure. Ooh! We need to come in here anyway for this. Let me in. Ooh. So you actually get put into a spot and you have to sit there. And sometimes you get a bad spot. It's a bit random, but you like look at everybody else. And so they do like a whole... All my wildest fantasies, you underestimate me. Like, there's this whole choreographed sequence. And it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. What's missing is the tips. Nobody in here is tipping. What the hell? There is a performer on stage performing a choreography, and you're doing nothing about it. Bad luck. Talking about his spot here. This is one of the sequences where the high heel rig is completely bored. Yep. Nobody knows how to do high heels in this era. I will admit, she's got some sick abs. Yeah, you can tell right there, like, her feet just are not making any contact. They just kind of bent her foot down and then, like, accidentally... They just didn't do it good. If they knew how to, like, bend the foot for that purpose, because their rigs likely didn't have anything for that, they might have figured it out. Let's leave. They're just kind of like, yeah, it works. Did we not get to see the thing? Oh, no. Oh, man. Let's... Huh? Yep. I guess it's not popping right now. Okay. Let's do sub-stories. Kiryu's very understated reaction of, ooh. It's very funny to me, especially next to the puffer jacket guy who's been screaming the whole time. Yep. Taichi's calling. Hope everything's okay. Hey, hello, Uncle Kaz? Hey, Taichi. Everything all right down there? Oh, yeah. Everything's fine. So what's the phone call then? Oh, come on. Can't I just give you a call now and then? Doesn't always have to be for emergencies. Fair enough. Are you eating okay? Jeez, you worry too much about us, Uncle Kaz. Of course I am. All right, then. So what's the matter? Well, I was wondering how long it's going to be till you come home. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe a few days. Ooh, in that case, can you pick something up for me before you leave Kamurocho? That depends on what you want. Well, could you get me the newest issue of 5? 5? You mean Shonen 5? Yep, that's the one. I'm surprised you knew what it was, Uncle Kaz. Usually you're pretty clueless about stuff like that. Hey, Shonen 5's pretty mainstream. Anyway, I want you to get me the latest issue. The one out this week? Yeah! They're announcing the winners of the Shonen 5 awards in this issue. I'm super pumped. Hold on. Don't they sell that magazine in Okinawa too? Why don't you buy it yourself? This is the kind of stuff I give you allowance for, Taichi. I can't! Taichi. I'm serious. It's out in Tokyo, but it's not out in Okinawa. Not yet. What do you mean? Wait, don't you know? They always release stuff later here than on the mainland. Right. Anyway, I just gotta know what happens next. I'll even pay you back when you get here. Please, just get me one. He's that guy standing next to the headbanging drunk like, it's an okay party. Guess it wouldn't hurt to swing by a convenience store and take a look. Well, what do you know, a convenience store? I should take a look. I wonder if we can find any... Ooh. What's this problem? Is he staring at me? It's like he's headed outside. So, can I get it? Let's see. Do I have to buy it from here? Shonen 5. Hell yeah. Got that copy of Shonen 5 Taichi wanted. I'll be over the moon when I get back. How convenient, this store. Do you need something? Oh. No, I was just reading this article. Oh. Millennium Tower bombing. The magazine must be 3 years old. Looks like I'm in it. Yeah, that's me, all right. What of it? No, well, it's not you. I'm looking for this man. The one behind you in this picture. He's my father. And he's been gone for 14 years. He used to run a money lending company in Kamurocho, but 14 years ago, he shut it all down and went into hiding. I've been looking for him ever since. So that's your dad. Yeah. I couldn't believe it when I first saw this article a couple years back. It's him, all right. Thought he might be somewhere in Kamurocho, so I came here, but so far nobody's recognized him. And I saw you at this convenience store. The man in the picture with my father. This guy in the photo does look kind of familiar. Is something wrong? Just thinking. You could try asking the person who took the photo. Oh, you might be right, but how would I reach them? Just call the magazine's editorial desk. They should know. Oh, right, of course. Ah, crap, the battery's dead. Fine, I can take the call. Pass that magazine. Editorial desk, how can I help you? Yeah, I had a question about one of your old articles. I see. Go ahead. About 3 years back, you printed an article on the Millennium Tower bombing in Kamurocho. Who wrote that piece? 3 years back. Oh, the Millennium Tower story. And you want the author, huh? Oh, you're talking to him. I'm trying to find the man in the article's picture. Gosh, let's see. Pretty sure that's a big-time Yakuza. They call him the Dragon of Dojima, I think. No, don't worry about that guy. I need the one behind him. Kind of homeless looking. That, I don't know. We don't exactly keep track of all the random people in our pictures. Besides, that was 3 whole years ago. And there's no way to find out. You could ask the photographer, I guess? He might know something. One of your staff. Actually, that specific photo we got from a contract photographer. Freelancer type. You'll probably have better luck asking him yourself. How can I get in touch with him then? His name's Yanai. And at this time of day, let's see. He'd be out drinking in the Champion District. A place called Shellac. Alright, thanks for your help. The guy you want is at Shellac. A bar in the Champion District. The photographer, you mean? Name's Yanai. He's at Shellac. Yes, and his name is Yanai. At Shellac. Yanai, you said? Yes. At Shellac? Yes. By the name of Yanai. For all these years, I finally got a lead. Thank you so much. Now, a step closer to finding that bastard. That bastard? What, your dad? He's finally going to get what's coming to him. Hey, what are you talking about? Doesn't matter. Thanks again for everything. See you around. Perhaps in prison. You'll get what's coming to him? Maybe I should check out Shellac myself. Yeah, let's do it! So we're gonna go all the way to the Champion District. Go straight there. We might even run into a couple of things along the way. Not how you phrase bringing it in for a hug. Oh, God. Prepare to die, bitch. And boop. So, happened to be mentioning way earlier, and I completely forgot. I've been going through some like real life drama stuff, and for the sake of privacy, I'm not going to go into details, but I did mention it on a Blue Sky thread. I've been really discovering something amazing. Conflict resolution is a hell of a thing to learn. You know what I mean? I've been learning how to like put the logistics aside and focus on emotion and emotional truths lately. Which sounds hoity-toity to some people, but man, it is so freeing to just be able to go, you know what? The individual things don't matter that much. What matters is how they made me feel. And I want to know how you felt when you did it, just so I can better understand what the hell is going on. They actually worked. It's a really good technique. what this is. Well, hey there. Ah, you look like a promising subject. Come on then. I'll take your 100,000 yen now. I'm not giving you money for no reason. What exactly am I paying 100,000 yen for? An experience, my friend. An experience you could go your entire life without having otherwise. You look like the type who could handle it. But it's a battle you'll never be able to win without sufficient mental toughness. If you're confident in your strength, take your 100,000 yen now. Should I pay him? Yeah, sure. Conflict resolution is a right bastard. But good on you for going to the heart of a thing. Yeah, it's very difficult. I use a resolution method called VERA, VERA, which stands for validation, emotion, reassurance, and action. I can talk more about it as we go, like especially once we get a break. But man, it helps. It helps so much. Congratulations. You're my first customer since I arrived here. But don't think too much about that. What's your name? Kiryu. Kiryu-kun, huh? My name's Minamita. It wasn't so long ago that people from all over the world knew the name Dr. Minamita. Never heard of you. Sorry. You haven't? Well, never mind. Shall we get started? Where we're going, we won't need roads. This isn't the experience you were talking about, is it? No. I've never seen these men before. Hey, old man. You're trying to sell something here. You know whose territory this is? You're selling something pretty expensive, from what we hear. What is it, anyway? I'm afraid that's a trade secret. I can't tell you unless you pay first. Yeah, right. We're here to smash that trade secret of yours to pieces. Unless you want to start paying us protection money, that is. Pay? With what? I have nothing but what you see right here. And 100,000 yen from this gentleman. I'm going to be making some money soon. Well, hopefully. Things work out, I'll be more than happy to pay you. Huh? What the hell are you going on about? We'll teach you not to bring bullshit like that in our territory. Whose territory is this? If you know what's good for you, you won't be sticking your nose where it don't belong. I don't plan to. I'm just asking whose territory it is. What's it to you, huh? Fine. Whatever. This is the territory of the Shiragi family. A subsidiary of a Tojo clan. Everybody knows us around here. What? Too scared to talk now? Never heard of that family. You watch it, old man. We've been pretty nice up until now, but you're pushing it. I don't remember the names of families that use violence to terrorize innocent people. Anyway, this man promised me an experience like I've never had before, but this isn't it. What the hell are you two yapping about? I've had enough of this. Let's kick both their asses. Blood Vengeance, aka Blood Debt, aka Blood Grudge, aka Ghost Grudge Debt Vengeance, is a movie starring the guy who becomes Kurohata at some point. I believe you. Ghost Grudge Debt Vengeance is definitely a movie I want to know more about. Give me your bat. Thank you. I've had this experience more times than either of us can count. Also, lost media. Ooh, damn. Aw, come on. Be dead. There you go. No physical copies of it exist at this point. Oof. Hate it. Hey, you can't do that to us. You have any idea what kind of trouble you just got yourself into? That's a question I should be asking you. I don't have any patience for idiots who don't even know their own organization. What are you, an executive of the Tojo clan or something? Never mind. No need to answer that. We'll just disappear. It'll be like we were never here. Just let us go, please. Get moving. I suppose I should thank you. No need. That kind of thing happens to me a lot, actually. Now, what's this experience you were talking about? Ah, yes. As I said, my name is Minamita. In the world of video games, the name Dr. Minamita is reasonably famous. I guess it doesn't mean anything in this city, though. Until last month, I was running a small game development company. We developed the smash hit YF6. And the success was helping us grow. YF6? I've played that game. So what's this machine? My latest invention, Inner Fighter 7, the ultimate arcade machine. It's a prototype, the only one in existence. An arcade machine. Indeed. A game machine such as you might find in an arcade. So this experience is a video game. In so many words, yes. But this game is utterly unlike any you've ever played. What's different about it? This machine allows players to play the game inside their very brains. It uses bleeding-edge technology and special electromagnetic waves to make you feel like you're actually in the game fighting the enemies. What? If that were possible, it would be the invention of the century. And not just for the gaming world either. Perceptive. Right about that. It is indeed a great invention. But it's not without its problems. What problems? It seems that only people who have actually experienced physically fighting for their lives are able to conjure up suitable opponents. I tried testing on a high school student, but he ended up facing a 20-meter fire-breathing dragon. The poor boy ran home crying. And there was someone else who accused me of using hypnosis to trick him. Like I would use such quackery. But regardless, I can't get anyone to recognize how amazing this is. So you couldn't sell it and went bankrupt. Oh, that was part of why we went bankrupt. There was another reason as well. That's enough about me. I'm sure you're eager to give my invention a try. Am I right? Okay, I'll try it. You fight on a daily basis, don't you? I'm sure you'll be able to generate a suitable opponent. I can't wait to see what happens. Now then, please, sit down. Here we go. All right. Still a lot I need to explain, but for now, why don't you just have a look for yourself? We'll have to enter your name on the entry screen. What was it you said your name was again? Kiryu. Kiryu, correct? Got it. From what I can tell, a player's health in IF7 depends on what level their soul is. Whatever that means. If your soul's level isn't high enough, you won't be able to tell how much health your opponent has. So you must ensure that you keep training your soul. Now, let's get this experiment underway. This is fine, actually. So, now we get to fight this dude. Our soul isn't high enough, so we don't actually have the means to tell when he will die. Okay, so I mentioned Vera. Validation, emotion, reassurance, and action. Normally used for dementia patients, it is also used for conflict resolution. Basically, the idea is attempting to understand the basics of the problem. That's validation. Going, yeah, I see, like, this is something you're dealing with. I can kind of tell, like, these are the dynamics of what you're talking about in brass tacks. Making sure that they know that, like, the problem they're discussing is actually being heard. Then you go with emotion, where you are attempting to understand what it is they're feeling about it. Basically going, you know what? That would be kind of scary for me. I think I get it. Do you feel like, you know, this is something overwhelming or confusing for you? Then, once you have that, you can reassure. Like, yeah, that would be tough for anyone. Like, just being able to go, it's okay. Everything will be fine. It'll work out. It is a significant problem. It is something that matters. And then action, where you distract somebody with a simple task. Be able to go, we talked about the problem. We're giving you validation. We're letting you know all of these things are real, that they're legit. Now let's do some cleaning. Or let's play a game, kind of let ourselves cool off. Let ourselves, like, let our brain just kind of settle after that. And it works really well. It works fantastically well. You learned fist weapons, which includes brass knuckles. How was it? Truly an incredible experience, wasn't it? Yeah. Faced a man I've fought before. Did you enjoy yourself? Yeah. Actually, I think I learned some new moves. I'd like to keep using your machine in the future if you don't mind. Oh, by all means, by all means. The next time you want to play, I'll only charge you 10,000 yen. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. 100,000 to 10,000? That's a pretty big discount. Simply put, You're the only one I found who can handle playing the game. If I make it cheaper, you'll want to play again, right? I can't pass up this chance to finally test my invention. I see. I guess our interests overlap then. I'll definitely be back. Wonderful. I'll be waiting. Oh, just a moment. Tell me your email address, won't you? I'll contact you if there are any new developments. Sure. RGG presents Paul Verhoeven's Philip K. Dick's Total Recall. Oh, God. Anyway, I like the Vera technique because it allows you to actually get to the heart of the problem, which is the emotions involved. It's a really nice technique, and if you learn how to separate yourself from the problem and focus on like the emotional truths therein, it allows you to kind of learn to let go of your ego a bit. Where it's like, you're still going to get the absolution. You're still going to get the understanding you need. It's just going to be in a way that might be a little bit, you know, different from what you're used to. But I would recommend looking it up, trying it out, giving it a spin. If ever you find yourself in like a tough conversation and you want to make sure everybody feels understood, feels heard, and make sure everybody can walk away happy. So that's where that bastard ended up. Saw him around here on another shoot. Me, well, I never forget a subject. Out of my way. It's the kid who was looking for his dad. What's going on? Journalist was just telling me about a photographer named Yanai. Is that you?
Ah.
Uh-huh. I'm a freelancer, but if I get any real moneymaker shots, I sell them to the mags. And you're the dragon of Dojima himself. Take it you sent the kid here? I just saw him run out. What happened?
Yeah.
Remember this guy in the magazine photo? One right behind you? Well, yes, we did just see that. Although who knows how long it's been. He's Hirata, the president of Peace Finance. You got sent out to collect on his debts 14 years ago, in your early days. Yes. My tutorial mission from the first game. What? Don't worry about it. A Hirata from Peace Finance. 1 second. I love this throwback. I've been chasing scoops in Kamurocho a long time. But one story really caught my eye. Yours. The Dragon of Dojima. You always had this strange intensity. Even in the beginning. I could tell you'd make it big someday. Why does Hirata look so ragged now anyway? The guy looks like a vagrant. Well, you pushed him so hard to repay his debts, he lost face as a loan shark. All his prospects in Kamurocho faded away. He lost everything and ran off, leaving his family saddled with all the debt he left behind. I see. That guy was Hirata's son. How do you know so much about Hirata anyway? The moment I took that photo, he was getting ready to stab you in the back. What? I suspected you'd been involved in the bombing, so I set myself up in Kamurocho for a stakeout. Once he saw I had my camera trained on him, Hirata dropped the knife and ran off. He had murder in his eyes that day. I could smell a story brewing. I went after him. And that's when he filled you in. Yep. It was too good a story to pass up. Journalists gotta do what a journalist gotta do. That kid planning on killing his old man? What do you mean? What? You didn't notice? He had a knife hidden in his breast pocket. And, well, I know that look in his eyes. Same as his dad's that day. He's out for blood. But why would he want to kill his dad? Hirata's debts tore his family apart. Sent his daughter out of college and into sex work, and his wife died from the stress. Didn't do much to drive down the debt, though. Kid must have one hell of a grudge. I doubt he's looking to talk it out. Go. Stop him. What? You see a lot in my line of work. And I know Hirata's grudge against you isn't rational. Those innocent folks would be wrapped up in all of this if it wasn't for you. Seems fair to me. If you caused all this, the least you could do is help him. Besides, nobody can just sit back and let a kid kill his dad. Not even you. And you'll follow along, get your photos, and make a profit off it. Yeah, sounds about right. As long as someone's willing to buy the story, I'll sell it. Where did Hirata's son go, anyway? West Park. You know, where all the homeless are. That's the old man's home these days. West Park, huh? Shit. Do my actions have consequences? Yeah, you bet, you sweet Bippy. Alright, so now we gotta hightail it. But thankfully, West Park is just north of us. So all we gotta do is just swoosh right in over here. And it's golden time. Whoop. Okay, now. That looks pretty good. You ruined Setsuko's life. You killed Mom. You didn't pay your debts, and now this is what you get. Tatsuo. But why? Hold it. It's you. Kazuma Kiryu. I know you've been through a lot. That's no reason to kill your own father, and you know it. Huh? You've done enough. Your mother would never have wanted this. Shut up! Just shut up! What the hell do you know about it anyway? What? My father told me everything. If you hadn't shown up at his office. Yeah, I get it now. It all started with you. You're the one who destroyed my family. And now I'm about to destroy you to teach you a lesson, but that's how these things go sometimes. Great time, bonk. Oh, this is a fun one. It also goes on forever. Oh. Chop. One of my favorite moves in the game. Please, stop it. Leave my son alone. Tatsuo, if it'll really stop your pain, you can kill me. Just leave him out of it. I'm the one who abandoned you all. Kiryu-san. You don't have to go that far. Please, have mercy on him. Dad, please. Tatsuo, listen. All that debt was too much for me to take. I felt like all I could do was run. I knew my business. I knew what would happen to my family if I left them with my debts. Of course I knew. I don't know what I was thinking. I never thought about how all of my strong-arm tactics would come back to haunt me. And now, after a decade of being on the run, just a broken, homeless, sad old man. All I wanted was to see you one more time before I'm finally gone. Dad, I needed to see you. I needed you to know how sorry I am. I know I can't ask you to forgive me. I just needed to apologize to you. Dad, at the very beginning, I thought I had to kill you. I thought what you'd done was unforgivable. But still, Tatsuo, I wanted to see you one more time, too. Tatsuo, I'm so sorry. A humble family torn apart by a legendary Yakuza. Well, that's a story. And I got the shots to sell it. Sorry, but this is just too good to pass up. Write it up, put it in a magazine. Whatever. I don't care. Really now? I won't run, and I won't hide. If I really did ruin this family, go ahead and tell the world. Hirata and his son are making peace. That's enough for me. See ya. Hell yeah. Gave him pause for thought. Oh yeah, I guess if you did beat up my dad in his loan shark prime, you probably could murk my ass, huh? Turns out. Okay. Wait, what is our soul capable of going up to? It's capable of going much higher. Now let's put a couple points into it. Damn. How did I miss every single time? I used to box professionally. I should be wiping the floor with you. I don't care what kind of boxer you are. Maybe you got a nasty punch, but it ain't worth jack shit if you can't make it hit. Gotta think before you act if you want to land a bruise on this fresh face. Gotta be 4 to 5 steps ahead. Minimum. You're spouting some bullshit, man. This is a street fight, not some goddamn chess game. Hey, got a record of 499 to 1, so somebody managed to do it. In fact, it happened right here in Kamurocho. Yeah, I bet you're just making them up in your head. Look, I could listen to you yap all day, but I'm running a business here. If you got time to cry, you should be out training instead. You're either gonna go crawl back into this glass and feel 2 inches tall for a while. Right. Well, I'll be damned. You're finally back in town. And you are? You gotta be shitting me. It's your boy, Mr. Try and Hit Me. Don't tell me you forgot. Yeah, I think I'd remember a name like that. Well, if it helps jog your memory, I've been challenging people on the street to hit me for prize money. It ain't your average desk job, but hey, it's a living. I offer my services for 3,000 yen a minute. Within that, you're free to try and hit me as much as you like, with a reward of 50 grand if you're successful. Not bad, I know. Ever since you smacked me a good one, some 2 odd years back, I've been training all over Japan, bound to never get hit again. I've gone up against boxers, Muay Thai experts, you name it. And now, you're finally back. What kept you so long? A lot of things, actually. Well, shoot, it feels like I've been waiting forever for this day. How about challenging the new and improved me? All I have to do is hit him once, and I'll earn 50,000 yen. Doesn't sound so hard. All right, I'll take you on. That's what I like to hear. It'll cost you 3,000 yen up front. Is that okay? Fine by me. Here. All right. Why don't you kick me in a minute or less, and that 50,000 yen prize money is all yours. And weapons are off limits. Gotta keep it clean. Now then, if you think you can keep the pace, then try to bust my face. I like the Vera technique. There's a difficult conversation formula I try as a kind of springboard too. Ooh, I like that. Tell me more. Boop. Whoa, that was insane. Did you see those moves? Can't believe he actually got hit. Ah, now there's a first. It looks like I won. Crap in a hat, you're strong. Just like back in the day. Maybe even more so. Guess I need to ramp up my training regimen, huh? Well, here's your prize money. 50 grand in cold hard cash. Thanks. Challenge me again anytime. I gotta warn you. Next time you won't be so lucky. You're spitting blood. Yep, 4 seconds. That one is incredibly easy if you have the Kamaki dodge shot. Because you can just like dodge forwards, press triangle, and win. Seriously, that's all it takes. Kind of wild, actually. Okay, there is a sub-story I want to get started today. We won't be able to do all of it, I don't think. Maybe we will. But, if it's the one I'm thinking of, we are soon to be ready for Tiger Drop. But, I don't know that for certain. So, we're gonna have to check. We're gonna head up to here, where the Dragon Palace usually is, the, homeless casino. We're gonna clear some shit out. Let's see. Can we get it to activate, though? Time to go hunting. So we're gonna cross them, and we saw that marker go away. But, oh, hey. That was actually the start of it. You gotta help me. They're gonna murder me. What's wrong? Those guys there. Hey, come on now. You know we don't get outsiders involved in this. Garbage belongs in the dump, doesn't it? They were all about the environment. You gotta sort out your trash. You wanna tell me what you're doing? Taking out the trash. Or if you want to be cute about it, hobo hunting. We're cleaning up the stinking hobos in this part of town. Like they say, everyone's got to pitch in to keep the city clean. These punks, they didn't just go for my shelter, but they went after Tatsu, Masa. Come on, pal. Let's let us handle this garbage. Don't worry, we'll give it a real good beating. Bastards. We'll see who gets that beating. What's that supposed to mean, old man? You think someone's gonna give us a smackdown? That would be me. Dumb kids like you should stick to your treehouse clubs. We've got our own trash to deal with. No way, man. Is this some kind of joke? Oh man, you're killing me here. What can one old dude like you do anyway? Hey, come on, let's teach him a lesson. Bring back the good, but they don't know what. It starts with I have something to tell you, followed by with here's what I'm afraid will happen if I tell you, and here's what I'm hoping will happen, and ending up at here's what I want to tell you. Yeah, that actually works really well. I think it's especially good for like really dire things or things that are very significant because it does set up the emotional part. Which you gotta pay attention to. You just wrap it up in a sandwich. You just show them the bread first, and then you get to the meat of it. Damn it! Why aren't you scared of us? The Kamurocho I grew up in is very, very different from yours. These guys are a part of this community. You kids are just new trash on the block. So don't touch them again. This isn't over, old man. They're hunting homeless people? You don't deserve Bjork. Curious judgment is most righteous. Thank you so much. You ever get in a pinch like that? Just run. You don't want to tangle with those punks. I have a favor to ask you. From one man of Kamurocho to another. Oh yeah? What's up? I need you to help our friends. Help how? As it happens, those punks have been targeting us homeless for a reason. They stormed our main shelter and turned it into their own hideout. Some abandoned building in Kamurocho, I take it. Yeah. Kamurocho Hills was slated for construction in Purgatory 3 years ago. We had to hole up somewhere else. Now those thugs have driven us out of our building. Whenever they see us, they beat us down. The worst of the worst. These young thugs are too much for us. Can you step in for us and take back the Dragon Palace once and for all? Did you say it's the Dragon Palace? Yep. That's what we've been calling the place. Dragon Palace. The name sounds familiar. I feel like I heard about this Dragon Palace some 3 years back. Where is this Dragon Palace anyway? Behind the MEB Info Center. So, how about it? Want to take the Dragon Palace back from these punks? Sure. Kamurocho is no place for that kind of toxic mold. You can't let it go unchecked. I'm not gonna let some pack of kids ruin my town. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but thanks all the same. You're our savior. Good luck out there. Got it. Like, I have something to tell you. I'm afraid that if I tell you, you'll think less of me. What I'm hoping will happen is that we can both acknowledge that it's silly, but that it doesn't define me or us. Here's what I want to tell you. I read so much werewolf porn. Yeah, that works. I think that works. I really like that. That's really good. He said the Dragon Palace was behind the MEB Info Center. I'll have to check it out sometime. I'm actually gonna borrow that. Because I know some folks who are like dealing with drama and they could use a little bit of extra assistance. Take's in there. I think they took him away. Hope we can get him out soon. And they beat the crap out of Masa too. Assholes. They think they could get away with this? Wait a minute. Who are you? Are you the guys who were chased out of the Dragon Palace? That's us. And we're about to go take it back. More than garbage, damn it. We're done getting kicked around by these punks. Let them try to kill us. We're taking our home back. Come on, nobody's killing anybody. You know that won't solve anything. But someone has to stand up to him. Your friend told me all about it. We're here to get the Dragon Palace back for you. Huh? You serious? Yeah. I used to live here myself way back when. And I know how you feel. They're not the first scumbags to think they own this city. Just let me handle it. Well, if you say so. But you gotta let us come with you. Come on, please. It's gonna be dangerous. I know. But we can't rest easy until we see those punks put in their place. Okay, let's do it. I found it in Girl Sex 101. It's got all kinds of cool information for any ladies who like ladies. That's actually kind of incredible. And I know some people who would like that book anyway. People need to clean up after themselves. Look at all this trash in the streets. Huh? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Ugh. I know that smell. You want to tell me what they're doing here? Is this your fan club or something? I'm not here to talk. I'm here to beat the rules of a city into you. Shut the hell up. You got a problem with us? Bring it on, old man. Is Kiryu essentially a modern take on the OG Superman? Yes. Hundo. Out. No, let me do the thing. 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 Oh, wait. I can also do this. Nope. Come on. That's not what I wanted. Damn it. Stop it. Stop it. It hurts. Okay. And down. Out. Bonk. Okay, he's down. And he's dead. A leg through the chest cavity. Love to see it. Ugh. Who the hell are you, anyway? We're underage, you know. I don't care if you're a Yakuza or whatever. If you screw with us, you know what'll happen. I can guess. But I know Kamurocho cops aren't dumb enough to take your word for it. Learned that myself a long time ago.
Oi.
You guys gotta keep it down. Look what you done to my poor widow henchman. So you're their leader? And what if I am? Get out of the Dragon Palace. Now. Sorry? The Dragon's what? The building you've made your hideout. You're gonna get out of there. Now. And who's gonna make me, buddy? You don't look like a cop to me. I'm not in the mood for negotiations. This is an order, so I suggest you listen up. Oh man, you're hilarious. I gotta hand it to you. In all my 19 years, you're the first guy to lecture me to my face like this. You think you're my babysitter? I'm used to taking care of kids, yeah. Except mine are a lot smarter than you guys. Well, I guess I don't mind giving up a shithole like that place. As long as you got a replacement in mind. There's no room in Kamurocho for you punks. Ooh, that's some pretty big talk. Okay, then. Let's play a game. What kind of game?
Oh.
See, at first, I just kicked the hobos around because I was in a bad mood. Didn't have to be them. Anyone would have been fine. Once we started smacking around the ones in that building, we got used to it. Now, even that's gotten old. Cut the monologue. I asked you a question. Right, this game. Basically, all I want to do is hit someone. Anyone. How about I hit you instead? Oh, but you can hit me back, of course. That's it. You're just looking for a fight. Hey, don't underestimate me. I'm stronger than I look. If you win, you get our little hangout fair and square. Sound good? Fine. So it's a one-on-one fight. Whoa there, old man. You're pretty into this, huh? Well, don't blame me if I accidentally kill you. He's combination Superman and Batman. Kiryu would definitely hold a guy off a roof by the ankle. Oh, 100%. I'm actually surprised he hasn't done it more often. Bonk. Ow. As soon as I made contact, I just want to hit people with a bicycle. Why is that so hard? I'm very sad. Okay, that's fine. There we go. If I punch you, I feel like I'll get that crap in your hair all over my fist, but okay. Stick! We gotta get a stick. Oh. Bonk. Okay, I think we got... Yeah. Nice amount. There we go. Damn, dude. We can just stay wildly out of range. And... wow. Ugh. You actually beat me? Kids these days aren't what they used to be. But I'm done here, and I'm sick of wasting time. Get out of that building. Yes, sir. The homeless banded together to stop you. Take that as proof. This town is alive. Huh? Come back when you know what that means. When you know the difference between your games and a real fight. Hey, okay. Thanks so much. You don't know how much this means to us. You're our hero. Stop that. Now we can go back to the Dragon Palace. That means we can reopen the gambling hall. Hey, not so loud, you idiot. What gambling hall? Keep it under your hat, bud. Us homeless guys like to get together and run some games a chance. We have CeeLo, Hanafuda, you know. Well, yeah, of course you know. Yeah, how about you join our little club? That's all right, isn't it? Yeah, we owe you one. You come by and play anytime you like. All right, we'll stop by sometime. We'll be waiting for you. Now we gotta go tell our buddies the Dragon Palace is ours again. He'll be back in Yakuza 8 as a mini-boss with his own cutscenes and everything. Ooh. Congratulations, IH Water Purifier. Congratulations, you've been selected to test our company's brand new Super IH Water Purifier. Simply fill out a short survey for us and the Super IH Water Purifier is yours. Please visit us at the address below so we can tell about our product and its installation procedure. Since this is our latest and greatest model, supplies are limited to the first 30 customers who stop by. IH Water Purifier Inc., Park Boulevard Office, Kamurocho. Water purifiers, eh? That's the company's over on Park Boulevard. Isn't that the former Kamurocho Hills construction site? Well, let's go check it out. We also should check out the Dragon Palace for any rewards. Oh god. Hello, is this Kiryu-san? Yeah, speaking. Sorry to call you out of the blue like this. I'm from the Dragon Palace. The Dragon Palace? Oh, right. Yes, thanks to you, the Dragon Palace has regained its former glory. Our casino and our gambling hall have both reopened. I hope you'll come visit us soon. I think I'll do just that. We're looking forward to seeing you. Thank you again. Oh, that was sweet. I love a good service like that. Who's in the empty lot? Here, pounds a riddle of steel into that kid. Okay, let's see. Park Boulevard is way the way over here. And should be over here. That's Club Gorgeousness. Ain't where we want to be. Let's see. We got Park Alley. Okay, so it's along here somewhere. Anime girl. Let's see. Come on. Not sure exactly where this is going to be, so we're going to like poke our head around a bunch of places until we see an examine icon. So far, no good. So far, no good. So far, no good. Maybe here? Nope. How about over here? Maybe it's this guy, actually. Oh, are you one of the lucky few? The chosen? Congratulations. Allow me to show you to our office. Sure. I did get a message to that effect. Mind if I come inside? Absolutely, absolutely. Right this way, sir. This will be the last sub-story we do today. Welcome, and my most sincere congratulations on being selected as a product tester. How exciting for you! Our company's Super IH water purifier is state-of-the-art, utilizing the same electromagnetic coil system as induction heaters. Electromagnetic power not only removes chlorine, but also kills bacteria and adds alkali ions, so your water will actually make you healthy. Oh, pardon me. I haven't asked you your name. It's Kiryu.
Kiryu-san.
Kiryu-san. All right then, Kiryu-san. From what you've heard so far, do you have an idea of how wonderful a Super IH water purifier is? More or less. Well, wait till you hear this. All the people selected to test our water purifiers will get to keep the model they tested after the evaluation period is through. We're talking about a Super IH water purifier that sells for 1 million yen at retail. Now, what do you think? Isn't it the most amazing product you've ever seen? Stop asking me that and get on with your pitch already. The Super IH water purifier produces water that makes you healthy just by drinking it. And right now, you've earned the right to receive one free of charge, Kiryu-san. There's just one thing I'd like you to know first. What? There happens to be a 300,000 yen fee to have the product professionally installed in your home. That's actually the price of the necessary parts. You don't have to pay for labor. Isn't that right?
That's right. The Super IH water purifier itself and the plumbing labor costs are on us. You just pay for the parts.
So, Kiryu-san, I know 300,000 yen is a fair amount, but what do you say? It's a small price to pay for such a life-altering device. And could we ask you to pay that installation fee up front?
Quit yanking my chain. Why should I have to give you 300,000 yen? I'm telling you, it's for parts. And I'm telling you I don't want to pay it.
Think about this carefully, Kiryu-san. You're getting a 1 million yen miracle for the low price of 300,000 yen.
Who cares? I don't need it. This is ridiculous. I'm leaving.
What's that? You think you just walk on out of here?
You bet I do. Goodbye.
Get back here! Hey! Not so fast, pal. You can't leave your office. You can't leave our office until you agree to test our water purifier, see? You don't get how awesome this purifier is. We're just gonna have to pound it into you.
You just don't quit, do you? I told you I don't want any part of it.
I guess it's come to this, then. Don't be too rough. We wouldn't want him to croak on us. These guys are about as subtle at segueing into ad pitches as me. I can't imagine what you mean. After all, anytime you talk about the channel, you do so organically and naturally, in a way that purports all of the wonderful benefits of VODs available on twitch.tv/Andrewjack and youtube.com/Andrewjack. Why, if it weren't for you, nobody would know. Because you make it sound so natural, and totally not ignorable in the way most ads are. Bonk. Man, these guys are like a very uncoordinated pack of lifesavers. And they just got wrapped up and thrown into a couch cushion. I give up.
Now, how about I tell the police about this little caper of yours?
No, please. Not the police. Here, to make up for all the trouble we've caused. Will you forgive and forget, please?
Smells suspiciously like hush money to me, but I'll let it go. This time. After all, I kinda liked your cheesy sales pattern.
I'm so sorry.
That message hits my phone one more time, I'll teach you a lesson you won't forget.
We'll change our ways, I swear. We'll be fine upstanding salesmen from here on out.
Sub-story complete!
Alright. That's it. So I'm gonna head on over to a save point, which is a little bit further out, but shouldn't be too long. So what all did we get done today? We finally made our way to Kamurocho after preventing a not suicide, which, hey, great. We also did a bunch of sub-stories. We picked up a copy of Shonen 5 for Taichi, very important. We saved a kid from killing his own father. Honestly, we could have stopped there and been good, but we hit a guy who was very hard to hit in like 4 seconds, like it was nothing. Yeah. It was a good time. I don't even remember making ad pitches. That's how seamless they are. But if I did want to check and see, I could do so in any of the curated playlists available on youtube.com/Andrewjack. It's so easy. And it's free. That's right, free. Anyway. So, yeah, we're good. I want to thank everybody for coming. I have been Robin and Andrewjack without a C and will continue to be so for the foreseeable future. Hey, on top of VODs, there are a lot of ways to support me. You can subscribe to my Twitch, where you get access to a whole bunch of emotes, all drawn by me, and the High Debbie emote designed by Lark, with the rest designed by me. We've also got, of course, we've got YouTube. You can follow there, subscribe there. It's a good time. Even just watching them, throwing them on in the background helps. If you like my art, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/Anderjack. Or if you just like what I'm doing and just want to give me a general tip, you can go to Ko-fi and tip or subscribe there at a custom amount. It makes for easy living. So, thank you everybody for coming. We'll be back on Thursday for those of you live. And for the rest of you, up on the VOD, get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up, be good, be safe, be awesome, and be gone. Bye, everybody.